Hey guys, I want to go talk about some of these, simplifying some of these exponential expressions. A lot of times you see this, a lot of times the SAT question or something like this. And what you have to do is to simplify this rational exponent. So this is a ratio, 5/4, we're trying to simplify it. And what they do is actually give you a hint. You see this 4 here, we're trying to get rid of it. And the question becomes, can I rewrite the 16 using an exponent of 4? And the answer is yes. The answer is, well, 2 to the 4th power is 16. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's going to give me 16. So I can go ahead and rewrite it, 2 to the 4th power. And the reason that's important is because now I can go ahead and simplify this. And if you remember here, I'm going to multiply, just multiply those two values there. And that's going to give me 2, and if you want, you can put a 1 under here, to the power of 20 divided by 4. Or in essence, you just simplify those out and you're left with 5. So this simplifies into 2 to the 5th power, and you're done. What about this guy right here? Sometimes it gets a little tricky. Students get confused with this guy here. Anything to the 0 power it's not 0, it's 1. Okay, this guy becomes a 1. So this expression times 1, well, essentially it's the same thing. So x squared y to the negative 1. If you want to rewrite it, you can remember that a negative exponent does the reciprocal. Okay, so this becomes x squared over y. And that's all you can do. Lastly, you have this expression here. X to the 5th, y to the 4th to the 1/2. Remember, you go ahead and multiply. So 5 times 1/2 is 5/2. 4 times 1/2, well, that's 4/2. Can we simplify that? Yes. Let's do this guy here first. 4 divided by 2, well, that's easy. That's 2. Okay, there's no remainder. Now, what about here? 5 divided by 2. 2 goes into 5 2 times. So that's x squared. But what about that 1 that's remaining? Well, that 1 that's remaining, that guy gets left inside. And that becomes x to the power of 1. Essentially, you never write to the power of 1, but just as a reference point, I do it. Okay, and so this is what the simplified answer would be. All right, guys, hopefully that helps you guys out.